Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle,
now,
MLB The Show is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Seattle Mariners. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. Tommy Milone, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
The pitch. On the ground to the right side. Fielded by Encarnacion, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Previously against Tommy Milone, he's gone 2 for 5. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. Bryant stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and he
turns this one around high and deep to center field, and it's gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at ball one. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 1-1 home. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
And he'll snap one over to first, and he's back standing. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Previously against Tommy Malone, he's 1 for 4. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first here at T-Mobile Park, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Kyle Hendricks, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, they have the hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And that's the first out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sinker changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Encarnacion brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit out towards second. Russell's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head to inning number 2 here at T-Mobile Park. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mariners nothing. Striding into the box, David Bodie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
David Bodie.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line toward right center. Oh, he couldn't make the play.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's Addison Russell as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Bodie at third. Schwarber is at second with nobody out. Russell behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A pause and the 0-2. Fastball well outside. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now at the plate, Albert Almora. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. Dan Vogelbach is next. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. Vogelback, a native Floridian. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Hendricks has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Mariners strike for a run. It's now a 2-1 score.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Batting 5th.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
No outs, nobody on. Soft grounder left side. Bryant comes up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Now batting, Tim Beckham. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Hit on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the 2nd out of the inning.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Crawford, the former Philly, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Played on the backhand. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. One for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Back up the middle. Gordon is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in for his second at bat, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One and 1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped straight up. Beckham ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the 3rd, and into bat next the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Baez, a native of Puerto Rico. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A ball hit softly on a line to 3rd, but an easy play over at 3rd, and that'll be that. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
At the plate, Malik Smith. The stretch, and that's in there for strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Navarez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Three balls and a strike to count to Alex Smith.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fouled off. And the payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Striding in, D. Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Bouncer to the left side. Bryant's got to get rid of it, and he is in there.
You know, D-Lo, sometimes one of your best friends and your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. On a line, that's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
The batter, the first baseman.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too. When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach.
Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
The 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give
Now
your team
batting,
lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Domingo Santana. And he lays off there 1-0. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. The 1-0 home. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
In now, Tim Beckham. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The set and the 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The set and the 1-1 on the ground to third. And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Mariners lead it 3-2. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
And now a pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Yeah, we wouldn't have expected either of these guys to really light up the gun, and they haven't so far. 89 and 90 miles an hour for their top fastballs. So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Here's the pitch. And there's ball one. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bodie stands at first with 1 out. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now batting.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smith's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. Now at the plate, Albert Almora hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
Jason Hayward.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Henniger is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A rare 3-0 curveball drops in, 3-1. The 3-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Rizzo is there. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Three runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing at that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's D. Gordon now, as it's grounded sharply to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Baez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count offering on its way. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Encarnacion has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Edwin Encarnacion. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. Schwarber's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Daniel Vogelbach, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he fouls this one off. Henniger, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Hit in the air out to left field. Schwarber has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Domingo Santana.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Seattle. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Connor Sadzik takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 54.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Bodie. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Bodie.
Here comes the first pitch. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Waiting on it is Smith. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. 1 out, nobody on. One and one to Schwarber. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one to the Cubs left fielder. Addison Russell waits on deck. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Addison Russell, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Tim Beckham.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Ball 1. Line drive, base hit.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Tyler Chatwood takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 32, Tyler Chatwood.
J.P. Crawford will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Rizzo is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Right side, but it's well foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Into the box, Malik Smith. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Standing in now, D. Gordon. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Softly hit here to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Mariners forced to settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. The Mariners are on top 4-3. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Ready once again, Albert Almora. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
1 ball.
And a waste pitch there. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Almora with an even count. 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Waiting on it is Smith, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so they'll
please.
make a matchup move
Now
here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Jesse
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Now
the bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They still trailing here 4-3. Now to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
Encarnacion.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Daniel Vogelback will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in, Domingo Santana. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, D-Row, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Encarnacion on third. Vogelback at second. Santana on at first with nobody out. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball four, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Stepping into the box, J.P. Crawford. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-2 the count to Crawford.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Fly ball out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away. And the throw comes in, and all three runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in and looking for more, Omar Narvaez. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Russell has it. The second for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Xavier Cedeno.
Malik Smith will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Cedeno, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
The 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw will go to Russell covering at second, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Mariners 6 and the Cubbies 3. Corey Guerin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is in pursuit. He's there and records the first down.
The batter, number 9.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Ready with the 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And it's fouled away. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Guerin, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. A look at our line score there from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, and local fans have had a lot to cheer about so far as their Mariners lead this one here in the 8th. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Baez is off at first with 2 away. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. To the left side, but it's well foul. Here's the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Henniger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Striding in once again, D. Gordon. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
The second baseman, D. Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Bryant is up with it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Henniger.
So striding in, Mitch Henniger. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's set, and the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball in off the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Hops this one up. Russell over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fouled away. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Here's the pitch. He spoils another one and will do it again. Line to the right side, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
In now, Daniel Vogelbach, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Schwarber is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mariners leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Roenis Elias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
55, Roenis.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Elias A left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run for Addison Russell. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Now the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Still 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Albert Almora goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Full count, 3-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Seattle rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Connor Sadzik gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 6 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.